Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Blake Bar 2 here, bringing y'all another gameplay commentary. Today we're going to be talking about the future knife changes in Modern Warfare 3. Now, for those of you who don't know, David Vonderhaar posted on CallOfDuty.com a thread looking for some knife idea feedback from the community. He listed some ideas of his own, which I will read in this commentary. But if you want to go read it, the link is in the description. Definitely, if you have an idea for the knife system, reply on the thread your ideas, and so forth and so on. But I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. The first thing he says is, or the first suggestion he gives is, we could just get rid of the knife entirely. Now, to me, I don't care for knifing in the game, in Modern Warfare or in Call of Duty in general, but I don't think we should get rid of it entirely. I mean, I think that's ridiculous, and people like Only's Me Blade wouldn't be able to play Call of Duty anymore, and some people who want to have fun with the game, that might, interrupt them from having fun in the game. So to do that, I think is too dramatic, and that's just my opinion. But number 2 is get rid of the knife entirely and return to using your gun to butt someone. Some of y'all might remember from, what was it? I think COD 2 and COD 3 multiplayer, that they didn't have a knife back then. The knife was introduced in Call of Duty 4. Before then, you had to butt someone with your gun or use the stock of your gun to hit someone, kind of like in Halo. In Halo, they don't have a knife in Halo, so what they do is they melee with their gun. That's what they're thinking, and I believe that was a 2-hit to kill someone, and I also believe that the animation was longer, slightly longer than the knifing animation in Call of Duty right now. Number 3 says make the knife something you have to equip before you can slash it. This is like in Battlefield, where if you want to knife someone in Battlefield, you have to equip your knife. You can't run up to anybody and just press this button and bam, you knife them. This is also a suggestion that a lot of people in the community are liking. This will keep the knife a one-hit kill, or a one/kill for people like Only's Me Blade and people who want to have fun, but you would have to equip it. So this would, in fact, eliminate panic knifing entirely. But I'm going to read the other ideas, since that way you can have an opinion. Have guns do more damage at melee knife ranges, so that you need a single bullet or 2 to drop someone about to stab you. This is a good idea. The only problem with it is this really comes down to host connection. If the host is bad and the game's lagging, it might take 1 or 2 bullets to kill someone who's about to stab you. But if you have a bad connection or the host isn't that great, those bullets that you're shooting aren't even going to register. Let alone kill the guy if you can get him, or if you can get him to connect. I think that is a good idea, just isn't going to work. Number 5 is create a knife vest as a perk or similar that protects you. This, in my opinion, is also pretty ridiculous. I don't think anybody would want to run knife vest as a perk to protect themselves from being knifed. I find knifing annoying, but I don't find it as prevalent in every game to where I have to put on a perk to protect myself from it. The only people who are really going to use this are people who's running specialist and they get all of the perks. They get their 8 or 7 kill streak and get all of the perks in the game, and that might help them get their MOAB if someone panic knifes them. But besides them, no one's really going to be running this, in my opinion. 6, change the tuning of the knife to do variable or half the damage it does right now. So basically, it would take 2 knives to kill you if you take no damage, but if you have 100% health, it takes 2 knives to kill you, but if, let's say, you took a certain amount of damage and someone knifes you, then that will be enough to kill you. And that's another good idea, in my opinion. 6 is definitely a good idea. But number 7 is do nothing. We've already nerfed the melee lunge attack range, says David Vonderhaar. I don't think we should do nothing about the knife. I think it is very annoying in Modern Warfare 3. I think it's been annoying in all the Call of Duties. I think now is the time to change it. Yeah, I think 7 is definitely not an option. I think we have to do something about it. 8 is do away with the melee lunge entirely. I think that would be a good idea to an extent. I mean, make it minimal, but I don't think the knifing... I think the knife lunge is kind of overpowered to some extent, and that really does come down to lag and all that. Once again, that determines that how long that lunge can really be. Now, some other people on the thread have left their ideas, so I'm going to read some of theirs to kind of give y'all a journal idea, and then what I think is the best as far as changing the knifing system goes in Modern Warfare 3 Call of Duty. One kid says make it so that it's 2 hit knife to the front and 1 hit to the back. This is another really good thing, but I find it, I found myself where I line up my iron sights to get a headshot on a guy, and it doesn't register as a headshot. I found myself where I should get a backstab on some guy, but I don't. This is kind of like, I think it has to do with like the hitbox and the certain angles that you're at, according to the guy. That's really going to determine if you get a hit mark or not. This would kind of get rid of panic knifing, but I don't know. I just think that comes down to the game itself, and I think the game itself, as far as lag and host go, is what's going to ruin that idea. One kid said to make the knife animation interruptible by oncoming damage. So basically, if some guy's running at you and you're shooting him and he's taking that damage, he's not going to be able to knife you because he is taking damage. Now that's another good idea, but comes down to host connection, lag, and all that. Yeah, you might be shooting him, but if those bullets aren't registering, he can just as easily panic knife you. It is definitely something that is a good idea, but I don't think it's going to work in the game. Now, my idea for what I think they should do in the knife system is make the knife a secondary. This would make it to where people like Only Me Blade could knife if they wanted to. They just have to equip it, and every time they spawn, press triangle, switch their secondary, and start running. But if you want to melee with your primary, it's 2. You have to hit someone twice with the stock of your gun, or butt someone with your gun twice in order to kill them, kind of like in Halo and how they have it. I think that's a really good idea in Halo that they should bring from Call of Duty, or bring to Call of Duty, is make the guns do 2 damage if you're butting someone with their stock, and 1 if you have the knife equipped as a secondary. The commentary is coming to an end, so please rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.